Hello, everybody. Welcome to Waiting for a Name. I'm Will Tarte.
I'm Jordan Black.
What the fuck is that?
It's an apple cinnamon Nutrient bar.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. Just keep going.
Yeah. Just you finish your snack.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done. All right. So, how's your week been, man?
It's been weeky. It's been long. It's been a work week. My roommate turned 21.
Oh man,
so,
that's exciting. So she can buy you booze now.
Yeah.
I'm glad you I sent you that text message yesterday. William's like, yeah, it's Christina's birthday. And she's Hispanic, so I sent him a text message like, yeah, tell her to have fun at her quinceañera or whatever you call it.
Well, it corrected to quinceañera, so
yeah, I mean that's what I meant. So, and then he texted me and was like, that's the 16th birthday, and then I was like, well, actually, it's the 15th birthday.
Depending,
and I know
if they're Mexican, it's the 15th. I've only been to a Venezuelan quinceañera.
I mean,
where she turned 16.
I mean, quince means.
I know
15.
it's really stupid, but in a Venezuelan quinceañera.
Well, I mean, it
16.
might just be like a different, it might just be like a rite of passage for women. That's just called
maybe it's their
different,
first period.
No, it's on a birthday. It's on a birthday. It's not whenever they're like, oh, hey, the sheets are ruined. Let's have a party.
Well, I'm saying, like, the sheets are ruined. On your birthday, you're going to have a really fun time.
Yeah, so that was fun. Did you do anything else in your week, or was that pretty much it?
I mean, yeah. What about you?
I watched this really interesting documentary the other day. It was called After Porn Ends.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
not something I usually think about while enjoying porn.
Yeah, I don't think about how terrible their lives are after they stop doing it. Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, this girl totally washed out because she developed a terrible heroin addiction, and then she had to go to a camp somewhere out in the desert.
Does that happen to all of them?
No, I mean, like, there's some of them, like Nina Hartley. She's like 60 and she's still doing porn.
Sasha Grey.
She's still super hot. I mean, yeah, Sasha Grey, her career worked out well. She was on Entourage, and she has a book now.
Yeah,
which is weird. And I haven't read it or anything like that. I used to follow Sasha Grey on the internet for a short period of time.
For other reasons
before,
other than her being a known actress.
I mean, before I realized that she was like, okay, she's not doing porn anymore. She doesn't actively shoot, porn videos.
Sad day.
Yeah, I know. It still breaks my heart that Taylor Rain is now a real estate agent.
Really?
She's a real estate agent. Yeah, someone found her. Because she did like a news report in the Southern California area, and some dude was like, hey, I've jerked off to that girl before. And so he posted it on the internet and was like, hey, look, Taylor Rain is a real estate agent now, so one day you might be looking at a house and it won't, and it's not gonna be on a video that you've seen before.
And it's not a set.
Yeah,
and she's not like, well, I forgot the keys to the back door.
Will you unlock it for me? No, but yeah. So the video, the movie was interesting. It was, there was a plethora of boobs and asses and sex and stuff. It was nice. It was great. Yeah. I mean, like, of course, it's a documentary about porn.
If most people don't know this, but Jordan is a butt man. He's very into the butts.
Yeah, I'm into the butt stuff.
And I myself am a boobs fan.
Yeah, we're yin and yang.
Yep.
We're opposites.
Push and pull.
Yep, I know. I'm serious, but yeah, and it was interesting because it showed like how people's lives were affected after coming out of the porn industry, which you'd be surprised how many of them find Jesus. You'd be surprised. Like there were
oh jeez,
like 5 out of the 15 people that were like that were in the documentary were like, oh yeah, well, I mean, whenever I realized, oh shit, I'm just snorting cocaine in the bathroom of this party, and I just punched 5 people out there, and they're calling the cops on me. I should probably go talk to somebody that knows about like faith, and then because Christianity is the main, they're the religion that goes where we forgive you.
Yeah.
That's what they talk about. Is like, okay, yeah, that's the people that like accept you if you like go, yeah, I've made mistakes, and then you try to correct them with that,
Yep.
then they're like, good for you. So, and there's a lot of people that are like that speak out against it. There's a lot of them that do that too.
They're like, this
yeah,
is
they
bad.
go and do like lecture services where they talk about, hey, don't do porn, which I'll agree. For women, it's pretty terrible. I mean, like it ruins so many people's lives every year. I mean, as a
just a bracket of how much you get paid per what thing you.
Yeah,
are
I'm
willing
sure
to
there's
do.
a little like a menu.
It significantly increases when you're willing to do anal.
Yeah, butt stuff.
Or double penetration.
Yeah, of course. Or
you get paid like $5,000 for regular stuff.
No,
like
I mean like for like superstars, yeah.
$10,000.
That's like superstars. Like amateurs, which is the more
they
popular.
Get like $50.
Yeah, no, they get paid a couple $100 still. They get paid like maybe $300 for like sex, and all that. So I mean, like that's still
for like 15 minutes of work.
Like 20 or 25. I mean, but that's way more money than I'm ever gonna make having sex.
That's like $800 an hour.
Yeah, I mean it's insane, but it's terrible because it ruins people's lives. But I mean, it's funny that like watching the movie, it was very like. There were like 3 or 4 dudes that were also featured in it, like that had like retired, and they were all older dudes. Yeah. Because really, guys that are in porn don't have it that bad. No. Guys that are in straight porn. I mean, gay porn. I'm sure that because a lot of the guys that are in gay porn are actually straight. Oh, there's a lot of straight dudes that do gay porn because it pays better. Because they're like, well, I need to pay bills, as opposed to like, oh yeah, I'm getting paid to have sex with hot women. Yeah. They're the different schools of thought on it. But they don't get paid very well. But I mean, it's not like they deal with the brunt of the bad things that happen in porn.
Do like male porn stars have like day jobs?
Yeah, dude. I mean, like the ones that aren't like superstars. Yeah, I'm sure the vast majority of them are
like work at Walmart
or like just cleaning pools, like for real, and they aren't just like staged and
plumbers.
Yeah,
here to clean out the pipes.
Yeah. They're like superstar porn stars that I'm sure just do that.
Yeah, like the one dude from Brazzers and James Dean and
Ron Jeremy.
Ugh.
I mean, yeah, but he's gross. But I mean, he's so famous.
It's so
like he is mainstream famous. That's the weird part. He's mainstream famous. Like he's been in movies and shit.
He is no like, OG Mudbone.
Yeah, that's true. OG Mudbone.
OG Mudbone for president.
Yeah, man. Oh, goodness. If you're listening to this and you've never witnessed the glory that is OG Mudbone, open your mouth!
Get on the ground!
Please go search him up. He's Mudbone is one word.
One word, not two, not hyphenated.
It's not. There's not a dash in between. It's Mudbone, just one word. OG. As in O and G. The letter. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Go check him out. He's a spectacular performer. And
I don't know how he walks around with a synthetic dick for that long.
Oh yeah, I know. I mean, like, I don't think he does it. Like, I think they'll be like talking like, blah, 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 blah,
but they have,
and then they'll turn, and then he'll like cut,
has,
and then he'll have like a strap,
with a synthetic dick inside of it.
Yeah, they'll have a strap, like it just straps it to his leg so they can grab onto it. And then whenever like they're actually doing the scene, I'm sure like there's another, he just pulls it out, and he holds it. Yeah. But he's got a synthetic dick. For those of you who are gonna go look him up afterwards, which I'm sure it's all of you. He's got a synthetic dick that I guess has like a hose attached to the back of it that feeds through his butt crack, and
I don't think
basically
his butt crack.
Well, I mean, it feeds through somewhere, maybe like right next to it.
Have you ever seen OG Mudbone full on in his torso and everything while he's jizzing?
No, I've never seen it. Yeah.
Exactly.
I know. I'm just saying,
it's
like,
because they probably just have like the shot of just the dick with a tube in it.
Yeah. But so they basically they hook it up to a bunch of it's like synthetic.
I know.
It's
probably lotion.
Yeah, lotion like watered down a little bit, and they just fucking spray it over somebody.
I like bukkake. You like bukkake.
I like bukkake. No, anyway, it's just it's hilarious, but it's also disgusting. Like, if I saw a person in real life that could do what that fake thing does, it would be terrifying.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it'd be extremely terrifying. I don't know why I would see anyone else do it in real life, apart from being in porn. That would be very weird.
You know what's my favorite thing about porn?
What?
The amount of ideas generated in, like, meetings about porn. Like, we need some sort of new, like, shtick. Like Fake Taxi. Like, somebody sat down.
I was like, how are we going to put a spin on this? Like, how are
we going to make Fake Agent into something that is different?
Fake Taxi.
Fake Taxi.
Or, like, next it's going to be, like, Fake Therapist. And it's just a lady. It's like, I don't know how to pay for my kids. healthcare, and then it's like, oh, I know a way.
You can just suck my dick.
Yeah.
You see that camera over there?
Oh god. And there's
You're not gonna put this on the internet, are you? No.
Backstage casting couch is also just hilarious.
Backstage cast. Have you seen the one with the old lady busting?
No, I still haven't found that one.
God!
You told me about that a while back.
That's the best one.
Explain it to our listeners.
So there's so backstage casting couch, for those who don't know, is a man who says he is faking being an agent, like giving girls the job opportunity to become porn stars.
Yeah,
but really, we all know
in
it's
Tucson,
staged.
Arizona.
Yeah.
I know it's in Arizona.
It's all staged, and like they actually have consent, and it's not like actually a thing that's fake.
I don't know.
No, it's not.
Okay.
You wouldn't be able to make that much money off of it. Anyways, there's one episode where this dude is being a fake agent, backstage casting couch, and he's trying this girl out, and this old lady busts through the door because it's like the same camera shot of the same couch like every single time, and some old lady busts through the door like, I know what you've been doing to these young women in here, and you are filthy liar. And just going ape shit while he's like dick halfway in this chick.
Yeah.
And they're just like, I don't know what to do, and it's just this old lady yelling at him.
I think
it cuts out. It's great.
I think that just the audacity, like now, assuming that you're telling, I think maybe you're wrong, and it is real. And he actually just lures these poor hapless women into
I don't think it is, because I'm pretty
fucked.
sure I've seen porn stars on him before.
I've never seen someone that's like notable.
Like Stacey Jacks. I'm pretty sure I've seen Stacey Jacks.
I don't know. I've never seen anyone that I've seen in anything else, and I've done my fair share of research here.
Of faptoning.
No, but like the thing that I think is funny is that he's just like he'll be doing it, and he doesn't wear a condom first off, which is you're just luring random strangers in here. And like I don't see any exchange of paperwork at the beginning where she hands him an envelope with a with it notarized
in front of a
and just
camera.
He just starts like he usually takes her ID just to make sure she's old enough, and then it's like, all right, that's all I need to do, that's all the background I need on you. And then, they can ask her about her sexual history too, and like why she wants to get into porn. But anyway, so like the fact he doesn't use a condom, and I never see him like actually see any like notarized like testing that.
Well,
has
you
been
don't
done.
know if that happens off screen. Like
I mean, in the event that it is fake and staged, I'm sure that happens off screen. But I mean, in the event that it is not, which I'm gonna lay my money on that. Lay the laughter on this joke on that, I guess.
Okay.
Would be that it's just like that's terrifying in itself. But then the fact that he just like blows his load inside of these girls, like the thing is like at the end of it,
how do we know he's not sterile?
I don't know, but no, it's not even that. I guess he might be sterile.
How fantastic of a porn star you would be
if you were sterile. Oh yeah, I'm sure it'd be great. I'm sure it'd be absolutely wonderful. But the fact that he just like oh, blah, 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 and then afterwards has the afterwards he has the audacity to ask them, "You're on the pill, right?" Like you just interviewed them beforehand. Ask them that question in the interview. You're on the pill, right?
This is why I feel like it is staged. Like Fake Taxi. Fake Taxi is totally a staged thing.
Fake Taxi is obviously staged.
There are porn stars on it.
I've seen the actual porn stars. I've just never seen actual porn stars on this one. Like and he might just be going to a college and going, "Hey, you want to make $500? Here, sign this release."
Quick,
I'll
Jordan,
fuck you.
I think we should play a game. I think we should name porn stars and just go back and forth.
Okay,
and
we'll
just
see
do
who wins
names.
this. Okay, you want to start? This will be fun. Yeah, this will be a good time.
I'm gonna start with Faye Reagan.
Lisa Ann.
Dylan Ryder.
Julia Am.
Kylie Strutt.
Alexis Texas.
Stacey Jacks.
Gianna Michaels.
Ava Adams.
Sunny Leone.
Sophie D.
Paige Turner.
Cagney Lynn Carter.
Ginny. There's a girl with the last name Danny Daniels.
Oh, Danny Dan. Bonnie Rotten.
Oh, I love her. Danny Jensen.
Asa Akira.
Akira.
Sorry.
It's Akira.
Sorry. It's Akira.
Taylor Rain.
Brooke Wild.
Taylor Rain, but spelled Reign.
It
It does count. There is a girl that is named Taylor Rain, as in like a queen.
Hannah Hilton.
I'm digging deep now. Nina Hartley.
Nadia Hilton.
Houston.
Houston?
Yeah, old porn star. She has the record for for the largest gangbang. Yeah. Yeah, she was in that documentary. That's how I know.
Danny Jones.
Raylene.
Raylene?
Yep.
That's it? That's the whole
There are
thing?
porn stars with only one name. Houston.
I guess
example
that's
A.
true. Oh God, what's her name? Something Star. Natalia Star.
Rachel Starr.
Rachel Star. Digging deep.
Yeah, I was trying to get to the bottom.
Now we're digging. Oh God, come on, dude. Nicole Aniston.
Damn it, I'm trying to think of this girl's name. I'm losing. I'm losing. Because I've got so many names flying through my head that I can't just grab onto one. That's the one I'm gonna say. Cadillac Carter.
I already said it.
You did?
Yeah. I've got three lined up already.
I'm gonna bust. Yeah, I'm done.
Boom.
Yeah, I'm out.
I had Sasha Grey,
That was a
which
good
we
one.
didn't
Yeah.
say. Gina Michaels.
I already said Gianna Michaels.
Did you really?
Yeah, that was like the third
Okay.
one I said.
And then there was one more that I had in there. I have like Free Ones is the one to go to, and they have like just a list of names, and that's how I know the names.
Yeah,
because
there's
they don't have pictures next to it,
Mm.
so you just have to know the name and
Yeah.
click on the name.
Jada Stevens. That was a good one. She's hot. Okay, we'll stop. Yeah. I think they understand. I think they get the gist of it, or the gist of it. That we're both perverts. But yeah, let's just continue talking about this because I mean we've got a 45-minute episode and we're only 17 minutes in. So
Just the back and forth.
just man.
What's the only male porn stars?
Oh, that's gonna be hard.
James Dean,
Ron Jeremy.
O.G. Mudbone.
And that's it. I don't know the names of porn stars. Oh, Manuel Ferreira. It's because his name is in all the videos that he does.
There are two guys I know by penis.
Really?
There's one dude who's always in Pure Matures. Oh, Brandy Love. Pure Matures. And he's got like this weird...
Oh, Sheena Shaw.
Good one.
We're just gonna keep naming them out in the middle.
He has like this weird... Like it looks like a horse dick. It looks like a side, like a scale model of a horse dick put on a man.
Awesome.
Because like the discoloration is like absurdly long.
Yeah.
For one, and then it's like white.
Weird.
Yeah. But he's always in porn.
Okay.
He's in porn a lot. And
Who's
then
the other?
there's another dude who almost looks identical to that guy, but he's much more attractive.
Are they both bald?
No.
I imagine
There is the
bald.
one bald dude though from Brazzers.
Yeah, that's who I.
He's like the most famous porn star that nobody knows his name.
Yeah.
He's the one that they want to put in space.
Really?
Yeah.
Sweet. That's crazy. They're putting him in space.
Yeah. Pornhub is crowdsourcing or crowdfunding
Yeah.
for
To send
the
one to
first
space.
porno in space.
Holy shit. That's awesome.
Porno in space.
Porno in space.
Space.
This week in national news. Porn star Jack Ryder. Newspaper swirling.
Porn in space.
Is it possible?
Ethically okay.
I think the only thing that I really want to know from that is how does it look whenever, a guy just yeah, I want to know what it looks like coming out.
Okay, but see, momentum is the only thing that goes against momentum is friction in space between molecules. So that means that if he shot at a certain trajectory, like he could technically get it across the shuttle into her face.
Oh yeah.
Because it would just travel in a straight line. because he's applying force in one direction.
Yeah, it would.
So they would put her like across the
like
thing,
a sniper shot.
and she'd be like, "Oh baby, I want it in my face," and he's like, "Okay," and it's like a cut to just them, right? And then a cut to him just like jerking it.
Oh my god.
And then it cuts to a widescreen shot of her like across the room.
Yeah.
And he's like,
I mean, I'm sure that they could do this.
and then
and
once
like
it
those
goes,
planes.
once it hits her, right? They already have the money, so they do the whole weird slow-mo shot that's becoming popular in pornography nowadays.
Where they just do it over again, but in slow-mo.
But it's like,
yeah, I imagine it being in slow-mo the entire time. But then it wouldn't like.
oh,
Yeah.
it's in my
Oh
eye.
God. My goodness. Something interesting we talked about in the documentary was that like people like
In the documentary, getting back to something more civilized.
yes, good God. Talk about people ejaculating in space. No, but there was something they talked about in the documentary, which is about how people like they're like shunned afterwards by society. You know,
I can see that.
like there are dudes that would totally like love to sleep with them, but then they don't want them teaching their kids. You know,
Yep.
like that kind of thing. Which
you have to
just
separate it. It's like that's their career, so they're not that kind of a person like what you see on the screen.
Yeah, it's like people who have to, like soldiers. They've killed people. Yeah, and that's it's for the defense of our country.
But they don't come home and like murder people.
Yeah, I mean like it's not like. Well, I guess I'm not a good example because I'm always trying to make people laugh. So, I mean, I take my work home.
Yeah.
I'm always trying to make people laugh. But, yeah, so the thing is, I would love, if I met a porn star, I would shake their hand. I'd be like, thank you.
Thank you.
Like,
I'm a big fan.
I know where their hands have been, and I'm still like, all right, appreciate it.
Well, you signed my penis.
No, like, the thing is, porn keeps me from doing things that I wish I wouldn't have done. Like I think, like whenever I'm really just sitting there and I'm like, who I haven't talked to? That one really slutty girl that I knew in high school that one time, and then I'll be like, oh god, I need to go.
And you jerk off.
I need to go take care of this. Yeah,
that's fixed.
Yeah. Meanwhile, my mom was in the next room, and I'm sure she's listening to all of this, just being like, oh my god, my kid and his best friend are in there talking about their masturbatory habits.
Yay, porn.
Yeah.
Porn's good.
Yeah, I mean,
Faye Reagan would do a damn anal scene.
Let's petition it.
Accurate. Like Jordan for a second there was thinking.
I know.
The cogs were turning to like, have I seen a Faye Reagan?
I know I have. I know that I haven't because I've searched for it.
And then he was like, no, I haven't.
Yeah.
Gah! Like, do you have like videos that you go back to?
Yeah.
That are like really, you're like, that was a good video. I'm gonna go back and watch that one.
Yeah.
Or are you a peruser?
No, I mean I'll go back and watch a good one.
Do you ever peruse the main screens like
yeah.
being viewed now?
Yeah, if it's just like if I can't think of anyone that I particularly want to watch that day, I'll just go. You know what's crazy? I thought of this earlier. It's an interesting thing about me is like whenever I see a hot girl in public, I immediately go, okay, what porn star looks like her? So that I can go back later and find that porn star and imagine you.
Did you know what's a fascinating thing about porn sites is they're like the largest processors. Like they have the highest processing power out of pretty much any web-based system on this planet.
What about Google? Because Google probably
faster than Google.
Seriously?
They have to.
They have to.
Like 70% of searches on Google are for porn.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like at the same time, they're like Google has all the porn, and they also have everything else on the internet. I mean, I would imagine Google would be a little bit bigger, but I mean, I'm sure like Google's one company,
but think
and I'm sure there are like 7 or 8 companies.
How many people go to Pornhub?
Yeah.
Also, this is one critique I have for Pornhub. If they ever listen to this, you guys need to get on the whole thing where you scroll over the tab. And then it shows you like
thumbnails from the
it. You need to.
I could have sworn they had that.
No, they don't.
I think it was YouPorn that had that.
And X videos.
Yeah. And we're both just. Man. Did you ever see that movie with
which movie?
Cameron Diaz and Jason Segel? It was it's a sex tape. It was called Sex Tape, and they made a sex tape.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, someone ends up posting it on Pornhub.
Yep.
And they end up going to to the place, and Jack Black plays the guy who owns Pornhub, and he's like, "Who sent you? Who sent you here? Was it Brazos? Was it onlinedickputty.com?" So he names all of the names of porn sites. Oh, that was the funniest part in that movie. You from Fake Taxi? You from Fake Agent? Backstage casting couch?
Did you know Pornhub owns Fake Taxi now?
Really?
Yeah. It
Smart.
says whenever you watch a Fake Taxi, the Pornhub thing that's like Pornhub exclusive comes up.
Well, I mean, sometimes they just do like networking things where they make a video specifically for Pornhub and they won't release it anywhere else.
Yeah, but it's for like most of them.
Okay.
You'll have to try it out sometime.
Crazy. My mom's using the bathroom now.
Because sex is fun.
Okay, I want to just talk about one porn story that I particularly like.
Okay, one porn story.
That I like.
Okay.
It's the one with Ray J and Kim Kardashian, their sex tape that got Kim Kardashian her fame. I love that video more than anything in life. I think it's hilarious. I think it's truly a masterpiece of literature and cinema. Because like
cinema.
at the beginning of it, Ray J just opens it up with the most just eloquent monologue at the beginning of it, where he's like kneeled down in front of the camera. If you guys haven't watched this, go ahead, because I'm about to spoil the shit out of it. Well, spoil the good part.
Spoiler.
I mean, yeah, and I mean, like, the thing that's weird is, like, Kim Kardashian doesn't take off her bra the entire time.
Accurate.
She keeps it on, but then, like, at points, like, you see her boobs and everything. It just,
Yeah.
like, moves to the side. They never actually remove the bra. And it's just like, okay, that's
Those
stupid.
are the worst videos.
I know, that's annoying. Anyway, so the video, it starts out with Ray J, and it's like, they have, like, a camcorder set up on, like, the side table next to the bed, and it's facing the bed, and you can see Kim Kardashian in the background, and Ray J is sitting there and, like kneeled down in front of it. And he's very rapper-esque. He's acting exactly as though you would imagine a rapper acting. He's like doing the lip smacking thing that they do, and he's like, "Yo, man, I told you this bitch is crazy, man." Whenever you, so I'm assuming that he was sending this to a friend of his that like they were hanging out, and they were like, "Yo, man, that girl's got a fat ass," and he's like, "Yeah, I bet she's crazy in bed," and then the other guy was like, "I bet she's not," and then he was like, "All right, I'm gonna prove it," and so he proves it. But yeah, so I'm sure he sent it to that guy, and then that guy was the one who was like, "I'm gonna post this shit on the internet." So yeah, he goes, "Yo, man, I told you this girl is crazy. Whenever you back there, just, you know, in your zone, just jerking off, man, I want you to go hard on me. Go hard." And then he goes off and does it. And like, whenever I'm watching that video, it annoys the shit out of me that he says that. And I'm like, I know how to masturbate. I know how to do this, man.
I don't need instructions.
I don't need an instructional manual on how to do this, okay? I didn't happen upon your video on the internet having never seen porn before, Ray J, okay? So why don't you shut the fuck up, all right, and go and do your thing.
Porn for first-time masturbators.
And it's like,
Kim Kardashian.
This porn features a guide to how to masturbate. So masturbate.
He also breaks the fourth wall.
Yeah, he breaks the fourth wall, which is just and he does it in a POV.
Big no-no.
Yeah.
In the porn industry.
Yeah. And the thing that annoys me is like,
unless it's the female.
I mean, like, Kim Kardashian is so hot,
mm-hmm.
and the video doesn't do justice to it. It doesn't do justice to how hot she is.
Yeah, but I don't think he's really like a cinematographer.
I know, but that's the whole thing that pisses me off. Is like, you see pictures of Kim Kardashian now, and you're like, oh my god.
You could have hired somebody, man.
Yeah, why didn't you hire someone to get an actual like, or why hasn't she? Like she's done the spread for Paper Magazine where she got naked, you know, and took the picture with the dress. And I'm just like, really, like, why haven't you done another sex tape? Like, why haven't you and Kanye been like, all right, let's do this shit? Like,
I mean, Kanye'd be down.
I'm sure Kanye would be down. There's no way Kanye would not be down. He'd be like, let's do this shit. Yeah, I'll do a sex tape. I'm just gonna prove to everyone else how awesome I am again.
Super dope.
Yeah, I'm just gonna show them how massive my penis is, and that'll be that. One thing I love is black porn stars. They're hilarious. Because it's just, they're the best commentators. They they talk through the entire video. They'll just be sitting there like, yeah, bitch, tell your daddy you're sorry. I'm sorry, daddy. Or you know, whenever they're in a group scene, they're the funniest. Whenever it's like a gangbang,
slapping each other's asses.
Whenever it's like, yeah, they're sitting there like, yeah, man, get that shit. Or
Good game, bro.
The funniest thing is whenever they're like, yeah, bitch, you gonna get this black dick, ain't you? Like, the fact that they have to specify the color of their penis every time. Like, you never see a white guy like, yeah, bitch, you gonna get this pink dick, ain't you? Like, that never happens. And then particularly, like whenever they use the N-word, I think it's the best. It's the funniest. Like, yeah, bitch, you want this nigga nut, don't you? You want this nigga nut. And then like the porn stars usually join in. Like they're like, yeah, bitch, I want that nigga. And then it's like, whoa, bitch, like, you can't say that. That's us. That's for our people.
Hey,
fuck you.
Hey, that ain't cool. That's
not.
I thought we were having a moment. I thought we were in the heat of a gangbang, and so I figured I'd get no, man. That's our shit,
man. I can't believe they're trying to send a porn star to space. I think that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's
two porn stars.
I mean, yeah, I mean they're gonna shoot a porn star.
You gotta
shoot a porno in space.
They plug into each other.
Yeah,
but they'll plug them into each other to save space on the capsule.
Maybe that brings me to a point that it's gonna lead us out of the porn section of the show, which is good that we're out of it and you all escaped.
You have survived.
Yeah, you've made it through. If you're still watching, thanks. I apologize for how vulgar we are. But I mean, if you're listening to this, I'm sure you're not around anybody else. There's no shame, and you know what we're talking about.
Well,
you bunch of pervs.
We're not being, we're not cursing excessively.
I mean, it's not like it matters. We talked about you talked about cum shotting across the space shuttle for like 5
but see,
minutes.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Cursing's rude.
Anyway, so we're done with that. And I'd like to talk about the lunar landing's anniversary was yesterday,
July 20th.
Yeah, that's interesting. Today we're recording on a Tuesday, so I mean, yesterday is Monday.
Yeah,
being today Tuesday, but you'll see this next Sunday.
Yes.
So it would have been 6 days from
yes.
that day that you listened
July
to this.
July 20th.
Yeah, man.
This is the day that we put a man on the moon.
Let's talk about that.
2 men on the moon.
Yeah.
And put 1 man in orbit of the moon.
Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong were on the moon. Yeah, I don't know who the fucking guy orbiting the moon is. No one cares about that fuck. Do you know what his name is?
I know.
And you like this stuff.
I know. No, I really should. I'll know his name when I think about it. Hold on.
Yeah, but I find that whole, like, the space race is just terrifying, thinking about,
Why?
Because it was, like, the precursor to the Cold War, and all that tension between the United States and Russia was started. That was, like, the first, like, active, like, competition between America and Russia, where they were like, let's see which one of us has the bigger dick. Like, it was just a massive pissing contest between two nations. And
Michael Collins.
Michael Collins. It's the most vanilla ass name. We got Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong fucking landing on the moon, and then Michael Collins just chilling outside of the moon.
Michael Collins went to the moon more than Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong.
Was it the first one to step on it? No.
No.
That's why no one gives a shit about Michael Collins.
Buzz Aldrin was supposed to be the first one to step on it.
What's the story there? I've never heard that.
Yeah, so Buzz Aldrin was the chief engineer, right?
Yeah.
And Neil Armstrong was the pilot.
Yeah.
Basically, what people said is if you could put wings on a washing machine, Neil Armstrong could fly it.
Mm-hmm. He was an experimental pilot, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Flew for the Air Force, everything.
Just flew whatever it was they wanted to test.
Yep. But when they were coming in on the landing with the lander, the moon lander, they had miscalculated where they were going to land, and they were going to put it down on a giant boulder about the size of your house, which would not work for exploration. So Neil took the stick of the moon lander and landed it with 10 seconds of spare fuel. So all he had left was 10 seconds of fuel to land the stupid thing, and he landed it. And so they had decided, since Buzz had to stay back and make sure that everything was working and the lander would be working correctly, and as they exited, everything would be up to par, and that Buzz knew what was going on so that they were safe, they had Neil exit first as the pilot, because he was supposed to stay back as the pilot if nothing had gone wrong, and then Buzz was supposed to go down, check on everything, check the area, everything like that, and
make
then
sure
Neil
there weren't any crab monsters there to.
And then Neil would good reference.
Yeah,
Neil
it's a great movie. I forget. I don't even remember what it's called. It was a good movie.
I think it's just called Apollo.
Yeah, Apollo 13.
No, Apollo 13 is with Tom Hanks. Apollo 13 is the mission where they ran out of oxygen.
Really?
Yeah.
Apollo 11. I think.
Almost ran out of oxygen. Yeah,
Yeah,
Apollo 11 is where we went to the moon.
Yeah.
And so they decided to let Neil go. And so Neil, actually, fun story, this is one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Was that like improv, or was that like
That was Buzz Aldrin.
Really? He thought of it?
Neil was freaking out. He's like, I'm going to be the first person to step on the moon. What do I say? I don't know what to do. Oh my God.
Everyone in the world is going to be watching this.
And Buzz Aldrin is like, dude,
I've already thought about this shit.
Calm down. Say this. You're going to be an American hero. And so Neil did it.
I think I'd be pissed off, honestly. I'd be upset if
Buzz Aldrin is the coolest person ever.
Yeah.
Buzz Aldrin at the age of like 75 was like walking like to meet George W. Bush or something. And some dude was like, put your hand on this Bible and swear you went to the moon. And Buzz Aldrin at age 75 cold cocked this dude and knocked him out in one punch.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Also didn't ever swear that he had been on the moon. So, I mean,
Buzz Aldrin.
like, yeah, it's, I don't know.
But I'm just saying, Buzz Aldrin. He's the coolest. It's also, it's a feat of engineering.
Yeah, it's definitely a monumental thing for humanity.
We went to the moon before we put wheels on luggage.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
People were still carrying luggage when we put a man on the moon. So nobody had thought, let's put wheels on this luggage.
Before they had thought, you know what we should do? We should get a person on that big white fucker in the sky.
They put a man on the moon with less processing power than what's in my phone.
Wow.
The entire mission, Houston, right?
Yeah.
Mission center.
Wasn't there a girl who like wrote all the code?
Yes. There's a booklet of code that is about 7 feet tall.
Yeah,
that's
that a woman had
handwritten
written.
in binary.
Yeah. I remember seeing the picture of that and being like, holy
She's
shit.
basically who put us on the moon.
Yeah.
Because she figured out how to do the programming for the trajectory to get us there.
Yeah.
But even that, you got to think about the rocket that we used, the Saturn V's. Saturn V rockets are massively huge. They're like a football field and a half long.
Yeah.
Just length.
Yeah.
It has 5 engines on it. One engine is taller than this house in circumference. It's about 25 feet in circumference. There's 5 of those. The whole entire thing for a football field and a half is filled with gas. That's it. It's filled with gas. And then there's a little teeny tiny capsule that's about the size of the kitchen that sits on top of it.
Teeny tiny.
And then they took it and they put it vertical, lit it up, and shot some dudes to the fucking moon. It's the fastest moving object ever invented by man.
Wow.
From launch. It's the fastest launched man-made object.
Thank God I have you on this show, because if it were just me and some other weird guy, yeah, I'm sure he wouldn't know as much as you do about moon landing. So I mean, at least we're filling out some time.
The Saturn V rockets moved at 36 Mach.
See, I don't even know what that is.
36 times the speed of sound at full speed.
Wow. See, on the video, it doesn't even seem like it's going that fast. But
No.
I mean, like, things that big don't ever seem like they're going very fast.
36
Like planes, you look at a plane, you're like, oh, that thing's
the
not
speed
moving
of
very
sound.
quick. But then it's like, oh wait, that thing's moving like a couple hundred miles an hour. How fast do planes move, like commercial jet airliners move?
About 150, 200 miles per hour.
Really? Wow.
A jet, the fastest jet we've ever made, the SR-71 Blackbird, could fly at around 7 Mach.
Wow. So yeah, the fastest plane ever would just be fucking lapped around the world like 7 times.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Holy shit.
One rocket.
Crazy.
And that rocket was reusable. Think
The
about
Saturn
that.
V?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We've only made like 4 of them.
I couldn't imagine having like.
And we used them for Gemini. We used them for Apollo. We used them for a few other missions. It's like the shuttles. We had Atlantis, Discovery, and Atlas.
Crazy. Let's not forget about Bruce Willis's voyage to the asteroid.
To the asteroid.
I mean, that we can't forget that.
And Ben Affleck, and
he saved all of us.
And that one dude from the Waterboy, who's always in Adam Sandler movies.
Steve Buscemi.
Yep,
He was there too.
He
kind of hoed everyone else though.
No, he didn't. He was the super smart one.
Yeah, I know he was a genius, but also he fucking got what's his face Max killed. Remember that? He was shooting off the minigun, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
the fucking rocket, and then the rock just shot the fucking
Yeah, that's true.
the armadillo off the asteroid with Max in it. And
Accurate.
Yeah, and he died. Well, I mean, like, I'm assuming Max died. I don't think he made it anywhere. He could have gotten picked up by aliens.
I'm guessing the nuclear explosion probably would
got him. Yeah. Well, I don't know. He was flying through space.
Yeah.
For like 8 hours.
I would guess he's dead now.
Yeah, I would assume that he's dead now. I mean, he probably didn't have very much time. He probably had like maybe 3 hours of life.
Such an actor dedicated to their craft.
Yeah, died. This one's for you, guy who played Max in Armageddon.
Don't wanna close my eyes.
Oh man, this is the second week in a row we've talked about Armageddon. You realize that, right?
Yeah.
Was that on my show that we talked about Armageddon?
I think so.
Yeah, it was on my show that we talked about Armageddon because we talked about like
Ben
how
Affleck.
many people died. We talked about like
Oh, yeah,
we
yeah,
talked
yeah.
about massive
Yeah.
like
That
cataclysmic events.
the meteor from Armageddon would hold the
Yeah,
death record.
Yeah, if it had actually happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Bruce Willis didn't save us all.
Yep.
I mean, like, that's such an easy decision to make, though. I mean, it's like, okay, yeah, either.
Yeah, I'm gonna blow it up.
Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll just be a hero.
I'm gonna go out.
Because that's, like, my thing. That's, like, what I really
And
want.
Liv Tyler got a dude. He walked up to him. He was all like, "Your father was the bravest man that I've ever known."
Yeah. But,
And she got her Ben Affleck back.
yeah,
So.
she got her husband back, and that's, like, her future. So he kind of, like, whenever he...
They sat in a rocket engine together, and
Yeah.
had a picnic, while Aerosmith played in the background.
Yeah.
That's love.
But the thing, like, if someone were like, hey, look, you've got to die to save the rest of humanity. You down? I would.
Yeah.
Yes, because that's my whole thing. Like, that's why I want to be famous someday. Is because I want to be remembered after I'm gone by the world. You know, I want
legacy.
Yeah, I want people, like, not just my family and friends, you know, to remember me and to remember what I did.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, if I saved humanity, you know, in that kind of a very, very, very public way.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'm sure there are people who have saved the world a couple times. I'm sure there have been, like, you know, like extinction level events that might have happened, but someone stopped it somehow that we don't even know about, like that the CIA has a record on, and we're gonna get raided tomorrow because I've blown the lid off of it now. But yeah, I would definitely be like the first one to do that. Now I want to talk about something that today, Tuesday, the 21st of July, is the birthday of a great man. That man being Robin Williams.
Robin Williams.
Yep, he would have turned 64 today had he not tragically died last year. One thing, I love Robin Williams. He was my comedic influence, I would say, like one of the first comedians that I saw do comedy, and I was like, okay, so this is an art.
Yeah.
This isn't just like dudes just talking and people think it's funny. This is like an actual, like,
Yeah.
you know, art form. And you know, we just felt like taking a little bit to talk about all the awesome shit.
An amazing man, actor, comedian.
Yeah, he was like one of the nicest
humanitarian.
Yeah,
like,
he was one of the nicest guys. Like, anybody who ever was friends with
Worked
Robin
with him,
Williams or
yeah.
worked with him knew that he was like the best person.
Yeah.
There was a guy who had said that he had never. I don't remember what actor it was, but some actor was like, "Yeah, I never learned how to ride a bike." And so Robin Williams bought him a bike and taught him how to ride a bike. At like 40, this guy had learned how to ride a bike from Robin Williams. And it's just like he just, out of the kindness of his heart, for no reason, just started doing it.
Like one of my big influences, Adam Savage. He tells a story about Robin Williams when he worked at ILM, and they were working on the Centennial Man, where he plays Robin Williams as a robot.
Yeah.
This is a beep boop robot. About how Robin Williams.
Bicentennial Man.
Bicentennial Man.
Yeah.
Robin Williams would just walk up into like the effects shop and just start doing like comedy for the effects guys.
Yeah.
And they would sit there and they would laugh and they'd have a great time and they'd be like, "Okay, Robin, we
need to
have
work."
to go back and do our jobs now."
This is truly an honor, sir, but we have to do what we're getting paid to do here.
But we gotta go.
Yeah. He's been in so many amazing movies. I'm just going to start going through the list here on Google. Mrs. Doubtfire.
Ugh, so good.
Yeah. Good Will Hunting. Unbelievable. Like, the fact that he is so good
Drama
in those dramatic roles
comedy
is where you really see
Dramedy.
his unbelievable ability as
Yeah.
a performer to really switch it up. Then Dead Poets Society, another great movie. It's a drama. and just he's so prolific, you know, like in that movie.
My captain.
Yeah, and like I'm sure, you know, it's a lot of scripted stuff, but I mean, he's such a brilliant person.
It's how he
brings
those lines to life.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
There are amazing scripts.
Yeah.
That an actor can read, and that amazing script is good.
Yeah, but you have to have the right.
But you have to have the right actor to make that amazing script unforgettable.
Yeah. Good Morning Vietnam, also a good movie. I watched that when I was really young, so it's been a little while.
Good Morning Vietnam.
Aladdin, where he played the genie.
Aladdin, sir.
Yeah, Hook, Jumanji.
Oh my gosh, Hook and Jumanji were like my childhood.
Yeah, man, 1991, 1995. I was born in 95.
I was born in 95 as well.
Yeah, man. Night at the Museum.
Yep, Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah. The Fisher King, where he played a crazy homeless person.
Yep, crazy homeless person. He saw dragons.
Night at the Museum, the other one. Let's see. What Dreams May Come.
Night at the Museum was his last film.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh. What Dreams May Come.
Yep, What Dreams May Come.
Have you seen it with Cuba Gooding Jr. where he dies? Oh, it's such a good movie. I remember like hearing about that movie and I'd never seen it, and then like 2 months later I'd randomly just happened upon it and I was like, oh my goodness! And I watched it and it was breathtaking how amazing of a story it was and how good
everything he does.
Yeah,
it's just
he is like Tom Hanks.
Being on regard. Whose Line? I mean, for God's sake, the best episode of Whose Line Is It Anyway? Is Whose Line with Robin Williams.
Yeah. Popeye, Patch Adams.
Oh my God, Patch Adams.
Yeah. Bicentennial Man.
Bicentennial Man.
Beep, boop, bop, beep, boop. Yeah, World's Greatest Dad. Did you see that movie?
Yes.
Mork. RV.
Mork?
Yeah,
RV.
Mork and Mindy. Yeah, Mork and Mindy. He was on that show.
Nanu.
The Angriest Man in Brooklyn was one of his last movies.
Yep.
Where he had actually been a man who was diagnosed with something like clinical. He was, you know, they said, oh yeah, this thing is possibly deadly. Yeah. And then whenever, fucking Mila Kunis fucks it up and he's being a dick to her, and then he ends up, like she just gets pissed off and tells him that he has like 8 hours to live. And then, so he ends up like going on this crazy goose chase to leave a what's it called? Leave a legacy. Legacy. Okay. Flubber.
Oh my God, Flubber!
Yeah.
Everybody loves Flubber.
He was in Lee Daniels the Butler. I forget who he played. He played an older. I think he played one of the presidents. Oh man, I forget what president he played, but he played a president.
Really?
Yeah, he played one of the presidents. I don't remember what exactly he played.
He was in that TV show. The newer one, where, you know what I'm talking about?
I feel like I do, but I never watched it.
He was like a dad or something of.
He was in August Rush. Old Dogs.
Old Dogs.
With John Travolta. And then, Robin Williams' Weapons of Self-Destruction.
Oh my God, all of his comedy.
Is the last, I'm pretty sure it's the last stand-up special he ever did. And I actually own that on DVD and I watched it yesterday. And it's just crazy how being at his age, it was soon after he had a heart surgery where he had a thing where he had a cow valve put into his heart.
Yeah.
But the fact that he can like go up on stage
still
for an hour,
what he did.
yeah, and still be as high energy as he was, and he was sweating like crazy, which is just his trademark, being fucking hairy and sweaty.
Having like 20 water bottles on the stage.
Yeah, just oh my goodness,
drinking them just as he's going. And anytime you say golf, people think
Robin Williams' classic bit on golf.
Golf bit.
Yeah. So, it's really tragic that we lost someone like that, and I'm lucky in that I very much love my life, and I don't have problems like that, but a lot of comedians do.
Yeah.
A lot of the people that are most revered in our society have, are depressed, and they have problems in their lives that people couldn't ever see because, they're always bringing joy to other people,
Yeah.
And like me, whenever I get depressed, it's not even like a thing where people notice. Like my mom probably notices because I'm here, but people that are outside, and I see them out in a regular, everyday fashion. It's just, he's just being funny. That's what he does. But it's just tragic that he had to go. And so we just wanted to kind of close out talking about a great man and a great performer, Robin Williams. Miss you, buddy. And I think that'll be our show.
All right. This is Will Tarte signing off.
And Jordan Black signing off. Thank you very much, everybody.